Welcome everyone to this ClickCreate Artist Spotlight. Today we have Joelle and Natasha. What words describe your artistic style?
In a few words, I would call it contemporary surrealism collage art. What that really means is I like landscapes, I like color, I like space, and I like surrealism. So I like to combine things that maybe wouldn't ever exist in real life, but maybe if you squint hard enough, they could. I really like to put things together that otherwise wouldn't exist. And people often tell me that my work is something that they've seen in their dreams, which I find really, really flattering.
Joelle, how would you describe your artistic style?
Minimalist landscape photography, which, could be astrophotography shot at night or in the desert somewhere. But it was kind of fun. I put my art into an AI tool and I asked it to describe it. So I'm going to give you that because I think it's funny. So the prompts I got to describe my art was in the style of monochromatic minimalist palette, stencil-like imagery, hazy landscapes, soft focus technique, impressive panoramas, intricate minimalism, movie still, and golden light. Yeah, pretty on point. Good job, AI.
What inspires you to create?
So for landscape photography, it's always been more a matter of an emotion I feel very in the moment. I'm at the right place at the right time. The conditions are spectacular, so I'm inspired to take a photo. However, moving forward, I think I'm going to try to move past that a little bit and put a little more thought into planning. Right now, things that inspire me are more like classical music, AI, and dark fashion. So I'm not going to say what I'm working on yet because I want to execute it before, but that's where I'm going.
What are your goals as a digital artist?
So I think the biggest ones that are just more work focused are getting into more museums, being a part of more galleries, doing larger scale commercial projects is a big thing that I'm really interested in doing. I think a good inspiration for this is Eric Rubens, right? He works regularly with United. I would love to do something like that with a brand or a company that really aligns with what I'm looking for, and it's more of a long-term partnership. I also really want to kind of focus on humanizing myself as an artist. I feel I'm really good at showing that my work is out there in the world, but I want people to see I'm a person and I come across conflicts, right? People steal my work. What do I do? And it's just how do I fix these things? How do I navigate emotionally through these problems, right? And kind of sharing more of that so artists see, because when I was a budding artist, I felt I couldn't talk to people about these things. And I feel through conversations I have with people literally Joelle, I'll get on the phone and be I don't know how I feel about this. And then we validate each other's feelings. It's that's really great. It's how do I give people that in kind of a top level way? And then I really have I have a few just kind of silly things. Oh, this is a good one. Being able to convey my emotions more clearly through the art that I'm making, which is really sweet. I also wrote down in here, I want to buy myself fresh flowers more often. It's little things, It's nice. So that's, sorry, long answer, but kind of fun.
What were your goals for this ClickCreate edition?
We just recorded a lot of voice memos of us farting back and forth. No, I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
That feels very realistic though.
I mean, I think we just got on the phone and we just had a high level conversation about what would be cool. And then you were I have shots of X, Y, and Z. And I was I think that would be cool. And then you put together a contact sheet. And then I watched the craft and I put it together. That's how I remember it. I don't know if you...
Yeah, I see things a bit differently. No. But I think for me, I've been wanting to step out of my comfort zone and try something new for a while because it's a bit limiting, I find, in the NFT community because I feel there's a lot of pressure on artists to maintain a certain aesthetic and style in order to have recognizable art. So for collectors, it increases value if artists just stick to that. But I personally, that was making me feel inspired and motivated. So when Kath reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to participate, I thought of Natasha right away because we had talked about it briefly in the past. Her art really grew on me. I wasn't really familiar with collage art before, and so I, discovered Natasha's art being the community, and also we're two big butts. So, I just want to make that a statement here. We basically started talking because we both own a dick butt. So there you go.